the perpetual feeling deep inside you that there's still something that isn't quite right. And if you just figured out what it was and fixed it, your life would be what you want it to be. I have been there. I still have this sense of this deep ache that a part of me does not know all that I truly am. And it's trying to pull me or push me to figure it out. And what that feels like is sensations of anxiousness and doubt and wanting to figure it out, like searching for the answer, like that light bulb that's going to go off when you just get it. And what I've been coming to realize, and when I'm working with lovely people on this, that doesn't actually exist because there is nothing wrong with us. We don't know all that we truly are. If we knew all that we truly were, which our true self does know, we wouldn't be searching because we're already it. And this perpetual separation and striving and longing and not believing in ourself in the way that is our actual truth drives continued anxiety, stress, worry, all of those things. And it might be easy to name what is actually going on. And then the next question often that comes up, and I asked this for years, then how or what do I do? And the tricky thing is it isn't about doing, it's about connecting and being. And it's getting some space from the mind, all of the chatter that wants to fill up you throughout your day, that wants to keep on some kind of a schedule or a routine, that tells you you shouldn't rest until you've made these accomplishments or headways, taking care of obligations of different kinds. And there is room for all of everything. We have day-to-day life stuff to take care of. And for so many of us, what I would call on this spiritual journey, like we're waking up, it can feel really frustrating because I'm like, I don't want to attend to the things that I don't feel like really passionate about. I want to be in my purpose and my passion and all these things. But then there's the very real things like making a shopping list for groceries and making food and just all of these things that can also fit into the passion and the caring for your entire well-being, mind, body, and spirit. I am finding that I'm coming more into all of these awarenesses, and it isn't comfortable. And even though it's not complicated, it's not easy because the parts, some people call it ego, whatever, there's these different parts that don't want to let go of the control. And so if you're in that place where you know beyond what you're living, you know there's more here for you, you know you're meant to live connected to your passion, whether you know what that is or not. That is here for you. It's not meant to torture us, but it's an interesting, challenging, and sometimes painful experience. Because then it's like, what parts of us that know this, it's like, well, can we just hurry up and get there? And that is completely negating the actually beingness. We can't be if we're trying to get somewhere because being is only in the now. I love Eckhart Tolle for this. And years ago, when I first found his work, and then I keep going back, and I love listening to The Power of Now and his little short teachings on YouTube for those reminders. Because what we're hearing from the mind, that's not who we are. They're thoughts And most of these thoughts are patterns. There's judgments. We're disappointed because our expectations aren't being met. We can get pretty attached to, I just want to feel good. I just want what I want. I want it in my life now so I can be happy, relieved, relax, whatever. So if this speaks to you, I encourage you to keep exploring and coming back home to who you are. And I invite us to connect with the heart. If you're not familiar with heart coherence, it is tremendously helpful for just about anyone that I work with when I guide them. It's amazing how it helps us connect with the true self energy, which means you're going to go beyond the thoughts. We're not trying to shut down the thoughts or make them go away and tell them that we don't want them there. It's to just acknowledge your entire experience. And then as you continue to connect with the heart and breathe, and we generate feelings of love and compassion, this starts to calm because the heart will generate coherence with the mind and the entire body. It's a very peaceful state. Some of us immediately feel a shift, and others, it takes a little more practice. But doing something different to honor all that you are, even if it's something like, oh wow, I'm having a lot of thoughts about this thing right now. I'm having a lot of thoughts of worry. Okay? Just be aware. Instead of getting lost in it, be aware and start to see what happens when you interrupt that autopilot of the mind and the parts that are just going all over the place, or they might get hyper-focused on one thing. My mind will do that. I'll just get obsessed. I got to solve this problem. And it's like, I want to work harder to solve it in the same way that I've been trying to solve it. And now I stop myself. I'm like, I don't get very far in that. I'm like, okay, relax. Because I know my higher self is going to have other options for me. If I could just stop trying to be that controller and that achiever and relax, just relax and open up to even asking a question. I wonder what other options might be possible right now for me. And when we practice getting connected with the heart energy, it's another consciousness. It's so beyond rational thought. That's the whole point, is to get out of rational thought, get out of what you already know and go into the unknown. Another person that I love for this is the work of Joe Dispenza. There are others that when we go into the unknown, we get new solutions. We get new possibilities that might not even make any sense at first. So this is all about building trust. When I say come back home, come to know that home base for all that you really truly are. You are not anxiety. You are not needing fixing like a part of you believes so that you could be happy. You could be happy right now. You do not need to change yourself to be happy. There's nothing wrong with you, your brain. You don't have to heal all your trauma to be happy. There might be more of a process involved. But happiness, we can shift in an instant, but we won't get there by trying to push away what we don't want to feel. So I hope that this feels helpful. I would love to hear your experiences with this, and you can count on me to make more videos to teach and guide through these processes. Bye for now.